Hey guys, I'm back with another Warframe build video, and today we'll be taking a look at Atlas for the second time. So I did an Atlas video like 8 months to a year ago, and this is just an updated build for that video. It's a Landslide build, and of course, Atlas Landslide is very fun to use. So let's get into the build. As you can see, I do have 5 purple shards, regular ones, for melee crit damage, and if I have over 500 energy, the melee crit damage doubles. And yeah, of course I do recommend Talfort shards, or if you don't have any shards at all, you don't need them. Yeah, you actually just don't need the shards because he just does a lot of damage. You can still hit 100 million damage without shards. It's kinda crazy. And yeah, today I'll be using Nourish for my second ability because I want viral, and of course it's a great energy efficiency ability. And yeah, today I'll be using Steel Charge for my melee crit, melee damage, not melee crit damage. Power Drift for my ability strength. Path of Statues and Rubble Heat for both of my augments. Path of Statues is here because I don't want to keep using Petrify, because as you can see, Petrify does takes a lot of energy, and yeah, this helps me. It allows me to not use Petrify as much. Yeah, Rubble Heap is here because it's very important on this Landslide build, because if you have 1.4k of rubble, which is easy to get, Landslide costs no energy, right? Deals 2 times damage and travels 2 times faster. It's very, very, very nice. So yeah, overextended for my ability range, same with Stretch. Prime Flow for my energy max, for of course the Archon shard. And of course, Prime Continuity for my ability duration. 2 extra power strength mods, Umbral Intensify and Blind Rage. And yeah, today's arcanes are gonna be both augmented for more power strength, and of course Arcane Fury for my melee damage. Today we'll be using 1 Dexterity Arcane, right? And this is the Epitaph build if you want to prime. Today I'm not gonna prime. That if you prime with Atlas, it's very, very strong. So this is the build. And yeah, today I'll be using the Madurai Focus for my power strength, and of course my ability cast, because I want to cast Nourish faster. And today, the Landslide build. As you can see, damage, right? Crit chance and crit damage. Crit chance, Gladiator Might for more crit damage, and of course Gladiator Rush to have that set bonus. This will allow me to, this build will allow me to always red crit at 12 times combo, right? And you won't see a single orange. Yep, that's how freaking strong Atlas is now. He just needs these 4 mods to reach red crits. That's all, consistent red crits. And yeah, Organ Shatter for my crit damage, of course. Melee Exposure for my ability, Corrosive on ability cast, which is very good. A very good damage boost. Very, very nice. And yeah, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, you don't need these 3 mods at all, because Atlas actually scales off his combo the most. Combo and then power strength, and of course his his what's it called, augment mod, Rubble Heap. But other than that, you really don't need his power, these 3 damage mods at all. He does a lot of damage without it. But I'll say it again later in the playtest. Today I'll be using the Diriga for my priming. As you can see, I have Syndicate Deconstruct here. You don't really need this if you're going for this Atlas build, because this Atlas build does not have Equilibrium. Yeah, Helstrum priming, because I'm not gonna be using the Epitaph. I'll be using the Helstrum to proc heat and viral. Very, very, very nice. Extra viral at least. But yeah, let's get into the playtest. And yeah, what do I think about Atlas? I think Atlas is very freaking strong. He's always been one of my favorite Warframes because he is so chill to use. He doesn't really die easily. And yeah, he's just really, really strong. Oh yeah, Nourish first, and then you use your energy restore, for those who don't know, because the energy restores count as energy pickups, and Nourish buffs that. Yes, very, very useful to know. Oh my god, hiccups. But yeah, let's petrify them first so we can get our rubble, right? Double petrify. Alright, 1.5k, I mean 1.1k already. And petrify them again. But yeah, this is how you play Atlas. Just petrify them until you get 1.4k rubble. And then once you have enough rubble, all you need to do is just boom. Just hit enemies and it'll one-shot. And yeah, as you can see, a lot of freaking damage. So I did say I was gonna explain the combo thing more. So Atlas scales off his combo by a lot, and especially if you have Rubble Heap, it does a lot of damage. It's combo based, it scales off combo, and then it goes to power strength. Because I literally went negative power strength yesterday. I was testing the build. I was still hitting 10 million damage. I was like averaging 5 million to 10 million. The highest I did was 20 million with negative power strength, and of course with no damage mods, which is insane. I was like, huh. So that's how it works. He just does a lot of freaking damage. It's insane. But yeah, the power drift you can also change for Cunning drift, right? If you really, really want to. But today, again, I'll be using power drift for that extra bit of power strength because he actually does a lot of damage with a lot of power strength. But yeah, you can also prime them. Let's see here. I'll prime a lot, and then I'll hit them, and then 59 million. You can also do 100 million. You don't even need shards to reach 100 million. Like, I've tested it already. And it's like kind of random at times. Sometimes my first hit does a lot of damage. Sometimes my second hit does out there 117 million. There it is. I don't have to show it anymore. But yeah, more power strength means more damage for Atlas, especially, right? 200 million. Holy, that's the first time. Okay. 222 million. That's the first time that happened. I didn't even get it yesterday from testing. But yeah, this is how you play Atlas. And his KPM varies a lot on Talset, but he actually does have the regular pseudo-exalted KPM. Basically 140 to 150, 160 average. At worst, he can do 120 to 135. And yeah, it's still pretty freaking good. He's just a regular exalted Warframe. He has the same KPM as the other exalted Warframes, of course. Besides Gara, right? Gara can easily reach 200 so easily. It's insane. But yeah, people might be wondering why I'm not using Influence. Why am I not using Influence? Why? Because he is not good with Influence. He one-shots people. And Influence will not proc properly if you one-shot people, remember. And you do have to do a status build, which kind of defeats the purpose of Atlas one-shotting enemies, right? Even if you do a hybrid build, it's not that much better. Like, I'd rather just build crit and pull pure damage. That's how freaking strong Atlas is, and yeah, he really doesn't rely on Influence. Kind of meh. Influence being meh, insane. Oh, he's up there. One shot, boom, bye-bye. But yeah, Atlas is so strong that at times I'm like, when I'm doing a survival mission, right? It's like, where the hell is the Acolyte? I'm like, he's not spawning, but I'm like, oh yeah, I killed him like 3 minutes ago. Like, you don't focus on it. It's kind of funny. Oh my god, Atlas is so strong. Look at that. Just press one button now. Of course, he's not Gara level crazy in terms of KPM, but in terms of damage, holy man, holy, he does so much damage. So fun to use too because at least he moves around a lot. Some people do play Gara, like he's just Gara, but he moves around. Some people play Gara by standing, which I don't personally like. If you guys like it, it's fine. Like I'm not gonna judge people who like just stands there and then press button behind a wall as Gara. But yeah, I don't like standing still. When I'm playing Warframe, I like to move around. That's why most of my builds are like just Warframe builds and not weapon builds, because weapons are kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. Most of my, as you know, if you watch my videos for a while now, most of my builds are like Warframe-oriented loadouts, and that's what I find fun. It's very fun, and I don't really like using weapons. Sometimes I'll do a weapon build here and there, but they're like weapons that I think are fun, except for the turret. Fuck that. But yeah, what's the KPM? 140, as you can see. Pretty good KPM, like a regular KPM build for every other exalted Warframe weapon. But yeah, that is Atlas. He is very fun to use. He is very strong, and yeah, he does a lot of freaking damage. He basically has his own melee influence too, because he does have a lot of range. Oh yeah, let's get into the recap. For those people who don't want to see it, you can hop off now. So yeah, here it is. 5 purple, nourish, the build. Right, here's the build. Here's the torrid dexterity, right? Epitaph primer if you really want to use it. Madurai Focus and the Landslide build into the Diriga build, and then into the Helstrum build. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.